Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Brooklyn Hine. We begin with the weather. Let's bring in meteorologist Nicole Skalicki. Nicole, how are those temperatures looking?
Oh, it's quite cold out there. It's definitely going to be a cold night, likely the coldest of the season. So make sure you're bundling up or just stay inside because it's really not going to be at all comfortable out there. We do have alert day conditions continuing on into the morning hours where wind chills will likely get as low as -20, if not nearing -30 across the entirety of the area. Right now we're sitting closer to around -21 in La Crosse, -24 for your wind chill in Eau Claire. Most of the area at least feeling into the negative teens, and it'll only get colder as we go into the morning hours. So if you absolutely have to be out in the morning, make sure to cover your skin, any exposed skin, because frostbite is possible within 30 minutes in this kind of cold. But it does warm somewhat in the afternoon. At least it won't be that dangerous cold, but it's definitely not going to be a comfortable end to the weekend. We do have a warm up in sight, thankfully, so I'll have the details on that in a little bit.
Sounds good. Thank you, Nicole. La Crosse opened its emergency day center today and will be open again tomorrow. It runs from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. at 713 James Street. Any adults seeking shelter from the cold can use it.
This is meant for anybody that might be a little bit more vulnerable in the cold. We want them to have a safe place to go, just as much as we want individuals that might be experiencing homelessness to have a warm, safe place to go during the day.
Future openings will be decided on a daily basis. Hundreds of area families were gifted a little extra holiday cheer today thanks to the annual Toys for Tots giveaway event run by JC La Crosse. Volunteers spent the day handing out toys to more than 400 families, providing gifts for over 1,000 children throughout La Crosse County and La Crescent. The community pitched in with new toys dropped at dozens of local businesses, all to make sure every child has something special under the tree this season.
We did have enough toys. We did have to lower the amount of toys per family from last year, but I still think that everyone will be really happy.
The JC La Crosse chapter says this year's toy drive wouldn't be possible without community donations and volunteer support. There's a chance to travel back in time to Bethlehem at English Lutheran Church's Bethlehem event. Visitors can walk through a recreation of ancient Bethlehem, complete with live animals, traders, and music. Guests can even sample food from the time as they walk through the hands-on experience that aims to bring the story of Christmas to life.
And there's sights and sounds and smells and foods to taste and animals to pet. My favorite part about this event is just spreading joy. It's a huge community project that we love to do to tell the story of the birth of Jesus.
The event ran from noon to 5 today and continues that same time tomorrow. Admission is free, but a free will offering is encouraged. Advanced registration is recommended on English Lutheran Church's website. Kids and parents bundled up tonight for a holiday tradition in the Coulee region. Families are gathering to enjoy a festive light display at Mormon Coulee Park for the Light Up the Park event hosted by the Mormon Coulee Lions. The park hosted hay rides, hot chocolate, and a bonfire.
My favorite part, hands down, is seeing little kids come into the shelter here when they see two things, and those two things are the cookies and Santa. So I think Christmas is all about kids.
The Mormon Coulee Lions are also collecting non-perishable food and cash donations to help stock their food pantry. Students at Viterbo are celebrating a major milestone today. More than 100 Viterbo University students turned their tassel toward the future at this morning's winter commencement. Viterbo undergraduate, master's, and doctoral students took the stage, surrounded by friends and families today.
Yeah, it's just really seeing the pride of the students and, of course, the joy and love and pride of the parents. You know, that's what really makes it for me.
University leaders helped lead the ceremony along with student speakers representing both undergraduate and doctoral graduates. Fans of all abilities are lacing up for a different kind of hockey this weekend in La Crosse as the Coulee Region Frost Sled hockey team hosts its Holiday Invitational at Green Island Ice Arena. The tournament brings youth and adult sled hockey teams together for games through Sunday, showcasing the Paralympic version of the sport where players with physical disabilities compete in sleds on the ice.
Everybody has a competitive streak in them, It gives them the opportunity to be on a team and learn to work together as a team. There's lots of life skills we learn from sports. And kids who have physical disabilities don't have that opportunity to learn those skills.
Spectators are invited to stop by Green Island Ice Arena this weekend to cheer on local athletes and learn more about how to get involved with adaptive sports in the Coulee region. The campus of Brown University is on edge tonight after a deadly shooting this afternoon during final exams. At least 2 students are dead, several others injured, and the shooter is still on the loose. CBS News' Natalie Brand has more.
The first 911 call came in shortly after 4 p.m. local time with reports of an active shooter on Brown University's campus in Providence, Rhode Island.
I can confirm that there are 2 individuals who have died this afternoon, and there are another 8 in critical status, though stable, at Rhode Island Hospital.
The suspect, who wore all black, has not been caught.
We do not have a shooter in custody at this time. There is a shelter in place in effect for the greater Brown University area.
Officials say the shooting took place in Brown's Barris and Holly building, which houses classrooms and labs for the university's physics and engineering departments. Students were taking final exams in the building at the time of the attack.
We're still in the finals period, so students who didn't have exams have left, but we are still conducting.
President Trump says he's been fully briefed.
What a terrible thing it is, and all we can do right now is pray for the victims and for those that were very badly hurt, it looks like. And we'll inform you later as to what's happening, but it's a shame.
Providence officials say this shooting, especially at this time of year, will take a heavy toll.
We are a week and a half away from Christmas, and 2 people died today and another 8 are in the hospital. So please pray for those families.
Officials say the university did not receive any threats in the hours leading up to the attack. Natalie Brand, CBS News.
Authorities are sifting through video captured by university security cameras and neighborhood ring cams in search of the images of the gunman. They are also working to interview survivors in the hospital to learn more about the shooter and a possible motive. It is unclear if the shooter acted alone. Pentagon officials say 2 U.S. Army soldiers and a U.S. interpreter were killed Saturday in an attack in Syria. 3 other U.S. personnel were wounded in the attack. The Pentagon says they were all part of a joint counter-terror operation with Syrian forces. No group has claimed responsibility for the killings, but President Trump said on Saturday he believes ISIS was behind the attack. President Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth vow to retaliate. Still to come, while holiday cheer is spreading this time of year, so are germs. We'll have today's medical headlines after the break.
Every accident is different. Different driving conditions, different injuries, different life circumstances. The insurance companies often use these circumstances to avoid paying you what you deserve. At Gruber Law Offices, we know how insurance companies can take advantage after an accident. Trust our experience and history of successfully helping our clients. And remember, there is never a fee until we win. Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
It's not very often a fella gets to offer the best products in the marketplace at a price lower than most others. When I look at this beautiful showroom, when I consider the quality of our products and the team of 80 exceptional professionals, we should be higher priced, but we're not. If you have any doubts for your next home improvement project, you should contact the Board Store today. It's not all the sales and discounts, it's the bottom line that counts, and you'll get no better bottom line than at the Board Store Home Improvements.
I'm Jordan Rudolph, and I'm the owner of Unity Fitness. As our mission to serve and help have a positive influence on so many people, we can't thank you enough for having our back and helping us spread that mission forward into helping more people in the area.
Thank you so much for trusting us with your goals and for 10 years of support.
We view people as more than a before and after.
We're in your corner through the ups and the downs that life has to offer because we know that they'll happen.
To see if you're the right fit for us or if we're the right fit for you, head over to unityfitnesspro.com today.
A recall alert to check your freezer. White Castle is recalling more than 1,000 cases of its original sliders due to undeclared allergens. The company says the 4-count cartons may contain jalapeno cheese sliders, which contain milk and soy. The allergens are not listed on the carton label. They have a best by date of April 18th, 2026. Customers can return the sliders to the store for a full refund. The Federal Reserve has cut interest rates for a third time this year, and we're just 1 week away from the holiday travel rush, with airline ticket prices rising. Christine Lazar has your Eye on Consumer report.
The Federal Reserve voted to cut interest rates on Wednesday, down another 1/4 percentage point. The benchmark rate now sits at 3.5 to 3.75%, its lowest level in more than 3 years. Fed Chair Jerome Powell cited a weakening job market, but with inflation still high, not all voting members were in agreement. 2 wanted to maintain the previous range, 1 wanted a bigger rate cut. That sets a high bar for future rate cuts, with only 1 in next year's uncertain forecast. The end-of-year holiday travel rush is fast approaching, and AAA expects it will be the busiest ever. While the number of flyers is expected to jump by 2.3%, so is the price. The average round-trip ticket is up 7% to nearly $900. It's coming just weeks after the busiest day at airport checkpoints ever. The TSA screened more than 3.1 million passengers on the Sunday after Thanksgiving, despite disruptive winter weather. But some good news for the 122 million travelers who will venture out onto the roads. They'll find gas prices lower than last year.
Merry Christmas!
And this holiday season, St. Nick is on speed dial. People around the world can request a personal video message of cheer from Santa Claus himself on Cameo at a discounted rate of just $20. And that's your Eye on Consumer report. I'm Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And in this week's top medical headlines, sleep and exercise are critical for our health, but new research shows that many people aren't getting enough of both. A Flinders University study found less than 14% of people meet recommended guidelines for both sleep and physical activity. Researchers say getting more sleep could actually be the key to getting more exercise. People who slept at least 6 to 7 hours a night without disruption tended to exercise more the following day. Data suggests parents who put their children on plant-based diets should know it comes with the risk of deficiencies of some nutrients. Researchers in Italy, the U.S., and Australia say a vegan or vegetarian diet does support healthy growth and cardiovascular health, but children also had lower intakes of protein, fat, vitamin B12, and zinc. They say fortified foods or supplements can help. And adults who use medical marijuana for chronic pain under a pharmacist-supervised system were less likely to require prescription opioids. That's according to new research published in JAMA. Researchers studied more than 200 adults receiving treatment for chronic pain over 18 months and found participants who use medical marijuana reduced their morphine dose by 22%. Researchers say these gradually reductions can make managing chronic pain safer and more sustainable. Holiday shoppers and travelers are doing more than spreading holiday cheer. They are also passing around germs. According to new CDC data, for the week ending December 6th, the proportion of doctors' visits for flu-like symptoms rose to 3.2%. The majority of the flu cases are caused by a mutated strain called subclade K. Experts say the strain causes more severe illness, particularly among older adults. Still to come, the Powerball jackpot is once again soaring. What the lucky winner could take home coming up.
And we have a dangerously cold morning ahead of us, but after that, it's looking like we're going to warm up pretty quickly. I'll have all the details in your Sunday forecast coming up right after the break.
Stop in where family and friends gather for the lunch sizes. The penny leaves you satisfied. The nickel may require a power nap. With the dime, it's eat what you can and take the rest to go. Open 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday for dine-in, carry-out, and curbside at Houghton's Jackson Street Pub.
Plains Farm and Fleet's Christmas sale is going on now, and that means unbeatable value on unique gifts and festive favorites to celebrate the season your way. Like up to $100 in holiday rebates when you spend up to $500 on Ariat footwear, apparel, and accessories. This Milwaukee bit set just $24.99. All Christmas candy is 20% off. Plus, now through Saturday, rewards members get a free $10 gift card for every $100 spent. Wrap up your holiday shopping for less. Only at Plains Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Together, we're stronger. Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
News 8 Now and Co-op Credit Union are taking part in Chase the Chill.
Chase the Chill is a project across North America that provides warm clothing to people in need. Scarves, hats, and gloves are hung on trees with notes on them, letting people know they can take them.
Co-op Credit Union and our community are conducting our own Chase the Chill campaign from December through February.
Together, we can keep our community warm this winter.
Make your donations of scarves, hats, and gloves at our La Crosse and Onalaska locations.
Stop into Pischke Motors to get your new Ram now. Get a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on all new 2026 Ram trucks. This offer will end December 31st, so stop in now. And during the Wrap Up the Year sales event, get 0% financing for 60 months on all new 2026 Bighorn and Laramie Ram 1500s. Or save over $10,000 off MSRP on select inventory. Hurry in because this offer ends December 31st. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Stop in where family and friends gather for the lunch sizes. The penny leaves you satisfied. The nickel may require a power nap. With the dime, it's eat what you can and take the rest to go. Open 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday for dine-in, carry-out, and curbside at Houghton's Jackson Street Pub.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
The Powerball jackpot is once again over $1 billion. It marks the 7th largest in the game's history. The one-time payout, an estimated $461 million. The next drawing is Monday night. Well, you are sure in luck if you like cold temperatures because it's definitely been chilly out there. Let's send it over to meteorologist Nicole Skalicki for your full forecast.
Oh yeah, and we have even more luck on the way after we get through tomorrow. Tomorrow is looking pretty nasty as far as temperatures go, so we do have alert day conditions extending in through the morning hours because of the chance for morning wind chills to dip as low as -30. Most of us will definitely be getting at least to -20, but some of us will be edging close to that -30 mark across the entirety of the area. Our actual temperatures are going to be quite cold, but not as cold as those wind chills. Still bitterly chilly out there though. -12 for your morning low in La Crosse, -17 in Eau Claire under partly cloudy skies. As we go into tomorrow, we'll have mostly sunny conditions, but that sunshine is not going to do much to warm us up as we're still seeing, for the most part, northwesterly flow continuing to bring very cold air into the area. A slight improvement from today, only a couple degrees though, 7 degrees for your high in La Crosse, 5 in Eau Claire. It's going to be quite close to our records, but still pretty far off. So even though it is going to be likely the coldest morning that we've had so far to this very chilly start to the winter, still expect the temperatures in the morning to be around 10 degrees off from our records. The Sunday low record in La Crosse, -23, -26 in Eau Claire, both set all the way back in 1901. So while it's going to be bitterly cold, could always be worse as we head into the middle of December now, but it's still, again, going to be dangerously cold out there. Wind chills in the morning getting as low as, again, close to -30, -27 likely going to be the coldest wind chill in La Crosse, -29 in Eau Claire. As we head into the noon hour, there's going to be some improvement, but overall it's going to be quite uncomfortably cold throughout much of the day. By the noon hour, most of us around -10 or at what feels like -10, I should say, and then even at the warmest point in the day in the late afternoon, it's likely not going to feel any warmer than around 0 degrees in portions of the area. Folks closer to I-94 and northward, going to be lucky if you can get into the negative single digits for our warmest wind chills. So all to say, it's just going to be very, very chilly out there. Again, with our morning low wind chill forecast to be between -20 and -30, that means frostbite, is possible in at least 30 minutes. So if you absolutely have to be out in the morning hours, make sure to cover all the exposed skin because that is a very dangerously quick time for frostbite to kick in. The good news is the wind chills warm slightly, at least out of the danger zone. So you could still head out in the afternoon, but likely don't spend too much unnecessary time outside. The good news is we rebound very quickly, an increase of 20 degrees from Sunday's high into Monday because we have winds shifting to be out of the south, cutting off that supply of cold air. Once we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, get this, we're actually going to have the chance to be above average. Our average now around 34 at that white line there. It's going to be the first day that we can say we have above average temperatures in the forecast since the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. So we definitely have had our time coming for this, and it's going to feel very nice out there. That 38 is likely going to feel closer to the summertime temperatures after the very cold, chilly temperatures that we've been seeing this weekend. And it's likely going to stick around for at least a couple days after that. A big difference from last week, another big difference is that there's very minimal snow in the forecast, so we're getting a break from that too.
Nice. You know it's getting bad when that 38 looks like a high temperature.
Yeah, that's when you've hit rock bottom.
Definitely. All right, thank you, Nicole. Coming up next in sports, a wild trade in Minnesota, plus some high-flying action as a new area gymnastics teams look to take on West Salem. Kate is in next with the highlights.
Donate $10 or a new unwrapped toy and get 10% off sale prices. Help stuff the sleigh at Home Furniture.
December is the best time to buy windows.
Right now, you can buy 2 Energy Tech windows and get the third one free, but only for the first 15 homes.
And we're giving you 12 months with no interest and no payments.
Buy now and install in the spring.
These are the best prices of the year, and you can lock in before the January price increases.
Plus, you'll get a bonus Amazon gift card with your purchase.
Don't wait. These spots go fast. Call Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions right now and get the best pricing of the year.
In 1969, Taco John's combined Western traditions with Mexican flavors and created West Mex. More than 50 years later, it still tastes like a good idea. West Mex meals start at just $5, only at Taco John's.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
This adorable shelter pet wants to meet you and your family today. The News 8 Now Pet of the Week is brought to you by Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
We've always had great gymnastic athletes in the area, and this season is no different. Over in West Salem, we had 5 of our area teams competing this morning, and they were flying. Let's head over to West Salem High School for their throwback invite. 8 total teams, 5 area teams. We start in the vault. West Salem's Olivia Mackey scoring a 9.125 on her dismount here. The host team takes first place with a score of 140.45. Staying at the vault, and now here's Jaden Till from the GET Co-op. She earns a total of an 8.55. Her team finishes in second with a score of 133.075. Over to the floor, here's Elena Wagner flipping across for the Logan Central Co-op. Her performance earned her a 9.075. Her team takes fifth, and then on the bars, it's Peyton Sprosty from the Westby Co-op earning an 8.3. They would take fourth place as a team. And finally from Toma, Morgan Squires earns her a 7.95 as the Timberwolves finish in seventh. The Viterbo men's team in some conference action today, hosting Judson. Colin Adams representing La Crosse Central, and he had the hot hand early, backing down the defense off the glass for 2. Then in transition, Landon Thousand hits Adams for the alley-oop layup, and he wasn't done. Adams in the paint, and look out, throws it down for the slam dunk. Adams with 10 of the team's first 12 points. Later, the shooters would heat up. Cole Johnson dishing it out to Braden Krubel. Corner 3 is good. Then just before the half, Thousand over to Jonah Ogunsuyana, and he beats the buzzer. Viterbo up big. They would get the win 87-63. We had a blockbuster trade in the NHL world last night. The Minnesota Wild trading for Quinn Hughes of the Vancouver Canucks. Minnesota sending 3 players and a first-round pick to Vancouver, which seems like a lot, but Hughes has been consistently one of the best defensive players in the NHL and certainly the best player on Vancouver. The Wild currently tied for the 5th most points in the NHL, and now they're going all in hopes of a deep playoff run. Wild in action this afternoon. Hughes not with the team yet, but Minnesota was hot early on. Scoreless in the second period. Spurgeon goes inside and Tyler Pitlick deflects it in. Wild go up 1. Later in the period, Minnesota on the power play. Johansson over to Ryan Hartman into the net. Minnesota goes up 2. Now Ottawa would come back to tie it, but with 30 seconds in the third period, Johansson goes to Joel Eriksson-Ek. Somehow gets this one to go. A sharp angle on the shot, but the Wild win it 3-2. A big one tomorrow for the Green Bay Packers on the road up against the top team in the AFC, the Denver Broncos. It's going to be a battle. Denver with one of the best defenses in the NFL. To make matters worse for Green Bay, Josh Jacobs listed as questionable with some knee swelling, and now Emmanuel Wilson listed as questionable dealing with some sickness. The rushing game might be a concern, so it's important the passing game is locked in.
No, they got a great team, great defense, and, I think we got a great offense. We just got to execute.
We just got to go out there and be able to, out-physical them and out-execute. Whoever executes the best is going to win the game.
Jordan Love has thrown 3 touchdown passes in each of the last 2 games. The passing attack has been there, but with the possibility of a weekend rush game, it'll be interesting to see what kind of strategy Coach LaFleur draws up. Kickoff set for 3:25 right here on WKBT. Vikings in primetime tomorrow night for Sunday Night Football. Minnesota going on the road to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Vikings not exactly eliminated from the playoffs yet, but a loss tomorrow would certainly end their hopes. Kickoff set for 7:20 on NBC. A big one on the volleyball court tomorrow evening. The Wisconsin Badgers taking on the Texas Longhorns for a spot in the Final Four. Wisconsin looking to go back to the semifinals for the first time since 2021. The Longhorns were national champions in 23 and 22. A lot at stake. This one set to start at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow on ESPN. Your 2025 Heisman Trophy winner is Fernando Mendoza of the Indiana Hoosiers. Mendoza took home college football's most prestigious individual award tonight, and it was well-deserved as he led Indiana football to their best regular season in school history and helped them defeat Ohio State for the Big Ten championship. Indiana is the top overall seed for the college football playoff and has a first-round bye, but all the first-round matchups are set for next weekend. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Support local businesses by shopping at Bean Juice in Jackson Plaza. Start your day off right with fresh coffee, roasted in-house. Open since 2002, Bean Juice is a women-owned company. Enjoy a cup of comfort in a relaxed atmosphere for an elevated coffee experience. Shop local, shop Jackson Plaza.
The gift of relaxation and pampering is the perfect gift to give this holiday season. It is the Sue Colby's experience. The gift your special someone is really hoping for, and the gift she really deserves. Order your gift cards online today at SueColby's.com or pick them up at Sue Colby's Salon and Day Spa, because she deserves the very best.
Not everyone calls me coach. The most important people call me dad. As a parent, I want to teach my kids the value of bringing their best minds and hearts to everything and everyone. As examples of what that means in action, I often point to the care teams at Amplify Health. These pros go all in service to the well-being of others. Their parents should be very proud.
At Jolivet Family Farms, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Frazier for Christmas trees, wreaths, garlands, bows, fruit and gift baskets, gift cards. Buy fresh, buy local. Concord grapes, cheeses, organic eggs, honey, jams, syrup, pancake mixes, meats, pizzas, specialty chocolates, Wisconsin beer and wines, salsas. Dazzling crafts and decor items. Take home some pies, cookies, bars, and breads from our homemade bakery. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
G&T. Get a heat pump for your home or office space. Support local businesses by shopping at Bean Juice in Jackson Plaza. Start your day off right with fresh coffee, roasted in-house. Open since 2002, Bean Juice is a woman-owned company. Enjoy a cup of comfort in a relaxed atmosphere for an elevated coffee experience. Shop local, shop Jackson Plaza.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Over 1,000 Santas traded in their sleighs for bikes.
Dressed in red and riding BMX bikes, these Santas gave London a jolly good show. This year's Santa Cruise is the 11th, which started as a small rally and has grown significantly.
The cruise doubles as a fundraiser, with cyclists collecting donations for Evelyn's Children's Heart organization along the way. When I saw BMX, I wasn't sure if that was like motorized, like dirt bikes, or if it was the plain bikes. I feel like we need to see one where we're seeing Santas doing like tricks.
Santa's on a motorcycle or something.
That would
be fun to switch it up.
Okay, I'll have another look at your forecast right after the break.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Coulee Region Women, your area's award-winning magazine, is now available. In our new issue, we celebrate sisterhood, beginning with the community created by Tashira Jackson and Shemaiah Curtis at Hope Restores. Meet the sisters behind Keeper Goods, discover a sisterhood of moms, and learn how a Hmong dance group fosters fitness and friendship. Set the stage for a beautiful home and bake some fresh family memories just in time for the holidays. Pick up your copy at area merchants or go to crwmagazine.com to read online.
Plains Farm and Fleet's Christmas sale is going on now, and that means unbeatable value on unique gifts and festive favorites to celebrate the season your way. Like men's work and sports shirts and sweatshirts, 30% off. $20 off this Red Ryder BB gun, just $27.99. All Christmas lights are on sale, 20% off. Plus, now through Saturday, rewards members get a free $10 gift card for every $100 spent. Wrap up your holiday shopping for less. Only at Plains Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
I'm Jordan Rudolph, and I'm the owner of Unity Fitness. As our mission to serve and help have a positive influence on so many people, we can't thank you enough for having our back and helping us spread that mission forward into helping more people in the area.
Thank you so much for trusting us with your goals and for 10 years of support.
We view people as more than a before and after.
We're in your corner through the ups and the downs that life has to offer because we know that they'll happen.
To see if you're the right fit for us or if we're the right fit for you, head over to unityfitnesspro.com today.
The easiest way to furnish your cabin is at Black River Furniture Outlet. Bring the outdoors in with a handmade dining table set, crafted from the finest woods like hickory, walnut, maple, and barnwood. Shop cozy Amish rockers and upholstery, or Wisconsin-made easy sofas with customizable fabrics. Pair it all with a cabin rug, 5x8s, 8x10s, scatters, and runners available. And before you leave, visit the bed shed. Check out our rustic bedroom groups and bunk beds, as well as our Amish office furniture. Open 7 days a week, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Well, again, our morning low wind chills are likely going to be at least as cold as -20, if not closer to -30. That means frostbite is possible in just 30 minutes. So make sure you bundle up out there. The good news is the temperatures actually rise 20 degrees going into Monday, so it's going to feel much nicer in the week ahead.
Alita, but for now, I'm going to go home and get all of my blankets out.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely turn on that heater. All right, thank you for joining us. We'll see you here tomorrow.